Hi, so I'm in Friedrichstraße on the banks of the Spree, and I'm going to show you how this area really looks like on a Saturday night. And okay, the lights are on, whatever, but is the atmosphere on? Let's see, let's check it out. So yeah, it's basically that building in the distance is the Friedrichstraße train station, metro station, S-Bahn station, how do you want to call it. And this is the Spree, the river Spree, which is not a big deal, honestly. It's really not a big deal. And of course, we have an Irish pub. Irish pubs are all over the place. This one is Murphy's, but you can't see it because it's too bright. Damn it. Anyway, so this place is not as busy as you would think, to be fair. And it's normal if you're a Berliner and if you live here, you know that this area is really not a party area at all. Here is more like some theaters, some restaurants, some things which require, let's say, people to take their time to enjoy other things than clubbing and partying and hustle and bustle. Yeah? So it's not really what you would call that exciting, but towards the end of the street, you might change your mind. Of course, there's this scenery with this, let's say, contrast between modern buildings and older buildings and the train, U-Bahn, the viaduct with the train passing through, which is still interesting. And of course, as you can see, the almost pitch blackness of Berlin, this whole policy of, let's say, saving electricity, also not damaging the environment at the same time, I suppose, whatever and so forth. And Berlin is generally not very well lit. You'd think, oh my god, can't believe it. Berlin not really well lit. Even though Berlin is not really well lit, there is no crime. It's almost no crime. It's the city with probably the less crime for its size in Europe and probably in the world. Even though there's a lot of, let's say, a lot of drugs, a lot of forbidden substances and stuff, a lot of things like that. But there's a lot of police also, and German police is quite efficient. It is. It's not a myth. It is quite efficient. And yeah, you can just walk around in the middle of the night in poorly lit areas, even in the outskirts, even in a dodgy area. I actually live in a very dodgy neighborhood. Theoretically, in practice, not really. Never had any problems in almost 2 years since I live in there. So whatever. So I think it's quite okay. Berlin, isn't it? So let's get back to the side of the Spree, to the far side of the Spree. And as you can see, there are things that lie unguarded, literally unguarded. Tables, chairs from bars, terraces, all kinds of stuff, umbrellas that really lie here overnight. And I've seen this in many parts of Berlin, to be fair, many parts of Berlin. I've seen stuff that is stallable. I've seen it just lying around without any care in the world. Bicycles still lie around untied and unattended. It's just a fantastic thing. I just love these trains, don't you? Yeah, so bicycles lie around unattended. Everything is not in danger of being stolen immediately, at least. You know, so I think Berlin really impresses through this. And the cities in Germany, like cities like medium tier cities, really are almost crime free. Really, like, I cannot stress the word. Like the most crimes you could possibly see is like somebody waiting for somebody to sell him some hashish or some weed, really, and that's it. That's the crime they have. Nothing, really nothing. And violent crime is really rare, really rare, and it's really cracked down upon. Really good by the police. Really cracked down upon, which is a good thing. So on the conclusion, you can just walk around safe. Okay, you don't have to be stupid or blind, but you can walk around pretty much safe in Berlin, anywhere, night or day. So yeah. And also Berlin has been voted one of the safest cities for women. So there you go. And this area is totally dead, totally deserted. Totally deserted. But this is how it looks like, the Friedrichstraße area. Friedrichstraße area on the opposite bank of the Spree from the train station. And this, what you can see, the two holes over there, the right and the left, is the train station. And here you have Indian buffet, all you can eat for 12 euros 90. Whatever, very good. Yeah. So interesting. Berlin and Germany has a very functional way of existing, which for most people, or for some people, doesn't look so spectacular. It really doesn't. But in the end, its purpose is being served very well. And the purpose is the life of the citizens and the safety, the public safety, public order of the place. So yeah, very nice. Especially here, Friedrichstraße, because you have, for example, in Berlin, in areas like this, on the viaducts, on the bridges, you have like the reality. The homelessness is everywhere. It's a catastrophe. But in Berlin and in Friedrichstraße and adjacent areas, it's really non-existent. Wow, what can we do? And it's just surprising how little illumination it is in this city. The Germans are really obsessed with saving resources, power, whatever. Because Germany is not self-sufficient energetically. That's another big problem they have, which I'm sure that through technology they will overcome it, as the rest of the world, because we're not going to rely on fossil fuels so much as we used to. So whatever. But yeah, that's the urban landscape here. I'm really a sucker for urban landscapes. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Yeah. So that's how things stand. Friedrichstraße Saturday night. Clubs, bars, very discreet. Everything very low key. Love it. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you really want to subscribe, of course, and click the notification bell if you want to hear more from me, of course. And yeah, so far so good. So what? Bye bye.